Hey, Nicklas Sonne from Defecto here. You are listening to Rhino Radio.
Or here of Rhino Radio, and once again through the magic of the internet, I am joined by Nicklas of Defecto. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good. So I don't know if our listeners know, but we have two reasons to talk today. First one is because I really wanted to. The
hmm
second one, why you actually agreed to talk to me, is because you have a new album, Duality, is coming out October 23rd.
That's true.
Great stuff. I've already listened. First of all, I think Tempest was just released today, so we have the third single. I was cheeky enough. I have a friend that is a friend of yours. He gave me permission to listen to the entire album, and I was on cloud nine. So I cannot wait for everyone to enjoy the album.
Oh,
But
nice.
now we can share some more information. After I think couple of years ago, you already teased us with what's coming, and you promised us that the next album is going to be a hip hop album. So the listeners, can you share the truth? Is it actually going to be a hip hop album?
have I told where have I said that?
There was a short video of the best hip hop band in the world going into the studio, and that's going to be the next creation of Defecto.
Oh, really? I can't even remember that.
Was
But
the
you know
best
what?
the
If
best
you
hip
say,
hop boy band of 2018, I believe it was.
well, I can imagine I've said something like that. I always say stupid things. I don't know why, but no, it's definitely not a hip hop album. But maybe there are some hip hop things here and there. We try and experiment. So
If I'm mistaken, the main theme of the album, there's not specifically a theme, but kind of an umbrella around everything about the search of light and darkness. Is
that's
it
true.
is it some sort of a note to self, or is it something for all of us to discuss? Where did it come from?
It comes from. I think it comes from deep within myself. I've always written a lot of lyrics about the bad and the good, and the negative feelings versus the positive feelings. And duality is kind of just a another another thought that I've had for many years. Another feeling that I've dealt with myself for a lot of years. I've always been like a very I've had I've had a lot of temperament throughout my youth. And I've always known when I had done something or said something that I definitely shouldn't have. So I've always had this kind of struggle with myself, and I've always wanted to write things down that I felt, because I that's kind of just how I've dealt with it. I've just written it down, gotten it out of my system, and when I present it to other people, I kind of get rid of that, emotion or feeling. So duality is just an extension of what we've already written about on the other albums. So kind of just, yeah, an extension of those, definitely.
So if you extend it to the world, is it about some sort of a battle that we need to choose sides, or is it about just accepting the fact that there's always going to be right, wrong, dark, light?
I don't know if there's any resolvement on the album or in the lyrics. I think it's more like asking the question, or just considering both sides, in your life. There's that you gotta accept there's the negative things, and you gotta accept there's the positive things, and you can't really run away from it. They will always be there. So this is just my perception of what those things could be, I think.
Okay, is it the same conclusion in your life, not just the album? So it always just keeps on going, just an
It,
ongoing battle?
it's an ongoing battle. Definitely.
Okay, and obviously the world is affected by this ongoing battle, whether it's Corona or it's also the end of Mental Health Awareness Month. What is your tip to keep positive, obviously, between Corona, being alone on the road, or any challenge in life? What do you usually do to help you focus on the silver lining?
During this corona times, you mean?
In general, whenever you're struggling with something.
Oh, yeah. um well, I've always used the music, as an instrument to not resolve issues, but kind of stay on the path of what I want to be as a person. You know, if I've dealt with anything, or if I've had, you know, something bad going on or something like that, I've always tried to be creative, because the creative side of music, you know, for me is kind of this it keeps me balanced, I think. So when I create and when I'm being creative and when I write music, I kind of just align myself, you know, even though I'm on a razor's edge, you know, I can always balance on that if I have the music to be creative with. It kind of draws me in this tunnel of okayness. It's kind of difficult to explain, but I hope you know what I mean.
Is it more on the creative side to make music, or even just listening to music helps?
It's not to listen to music. It is always to create music. And I'm very sorry that I'm having my head down here. It's because I'm looking for a charger. You know, I can see that it's draining quite badly when I'm on the video here.
Metaphorical and literally, always looking for a charger.
Oh yes, I
There we
am
go. So
in
we're
the
back.
charger right now, and we're on back on. I'm sorry.
There we go. So we were talking about staying positive, and
Yeah.
something that kept me very positive over the last couple of weeks is watching your video for the Rise single. That for me, what I found in it is you kind of confronting the metalhead stereotype,
Yeah.
but some of you are actually parents. How does
Yeah.
being a parent and being a metalhead collide in your actual reality?
Uh, Not so much, really. You know, we 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 really we're really calm guys. You know, calm people, and when we're on the road touring and when we're on the road playing and all that. I'm sorry, I'm just plugging in this shit here. Fuck. Okay. Um. Well, I think the only place that we are kind of letting out this, not the beasts inside, but you know, the rock musicians, is when we are actually on stage. You know, as soon as we leave the stage, and you know, before we enter the stage, we're just being ourselves. You know, it's totally down to earth. And you know, our family is usually join the concerts as well, so we're always just being ourselves. And when we enter the stage, we kind of are in a place where we can just throw it all out there. You know, the other the kind of the other side of yourself. You know, the duality again. You know, the negative feelings, all the frustrations that you've built up, or you know, all the memories you have from the emotion you had when you wrote that song, or all that. You know, and just, you know, the fact that you're standing on a stage, there is an ovation going on. You know, a lot of people, they're happy, you're doing something you love. And that feeling in itself can just be, it feeds a lot of positive energy. But that positive energy in this kind of music also translates to not aggressiveness, but you know, just being kind of wild.
So
So
Rise will get a sequel of all the band members just playing with their kids in a big ball pit.
you know, I don't know if you've seen the first videos from our band. Have you seen the Sovereign video and the Savage video?
I think so. I think I might have confused a few of them, so please don't test me.
The video for Sovereign from the first album, I'm having lunch with my girlfriend, and she asks, "Oh, how's it going with the Defecto CD?" And she should have never asked that, because I had to answer with music. So the band members come joining the table, and we just play the song for her, and she's like, "Oh, goddamn!" And you know, on the next record, we have a single called "Savage," and that is the wedding with me and my wife. And well, I'm telling her in my speech to her at that wedding that I know how much she loves to hear me play my songs for her. So of course I'm gonna do that as well as part of the wedding speech. So I'm doing that. And now, you know, this I have my wife and kid in the video. So it escalates on every album. Just they're not so much in this one, but we have been talking about just keep on doing that, just for fun, just escalating it. Then we're on a, I don't know, beach in Hawaii, and the family launch, and everyone is joining from with swimsuits, and things are crazy. I don't know.
We can follow
We'll
your
figure out
family.
something.
We can follow your family album with every release.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm guessing you're aware of that, but I don't know if all of your fans out there know. But apparently in Denmark, kids get to go to metal shows when they go to school. That's something that I've never experienced as a kid. What kind of reactions did you get, either from the kids or from the parents, when a metal band goes to school and instead of going to the gym, going to math class, they just experience metal right in front of them?
Well, yeah, yeah. The Copenhagen Festival. I've seen a lot of kids as well on the Copenhagen Festival, and it amazes me every time that they're just sitting on their dad's shoulders and banging their heads with their large headphones on. It's quite amazing. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a healthy thing. I think it's a cool thing, and I think that it's an important thing to do, to make metal and rock music not survive, but be known to the next generation. There's a lot of pop music all around all the time, and metal is being neglected a lot of the time, and I feel that's very sad. So I think it's very good that we kind of draw our kids into the whole metal show.
Did you get
I think.
any not so positive comments, either confused or even negative?
What do you mean? Sorry.
The parents said we shouldn't have metal at school, or
Oh, they
kids
said
said.
we shouldn't have metal at school.
I'm asking, is it something that
Oh,
happened?
no, I don't think so. I've never heard that. People are very open-minded, and I think that I th- that's not a bad thing in it. So I don't think that they're restricted because of that. If there was something bad about it, they would probably you know keep it away. But there's not, and they know that. So it's just a matter of musical taste. But I think they're very, very open to it everywhere back here, and they should be that. They should be so everywhere. I think
Yeah, if not,
definitely.
we're all going to move to Denmark.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I've been following your personal page on YouTube, and you've done a lot of covers, not so metal
Yeah,
covers sometimes. A lot of fun to watch that. And
yeah.
your fans, I want to confront you with a rumor. Your fans are scared or excited, I'm not sure, that on the upcoming album there's a hidden track, an Aqua cover. Is that true? Is that happening? Is it Dr. Jones?
Oh God, wow, that could be something. I no, there's not gonna be a secret track, but it could be very fun actually.
Well, with that anticipation and tease, we said the Duality is out October 23rd. Nicklas, is there anything else you want to say to our fans and listeners before we say goodbye?
Well, just be sure to listen to the whole album from start to finish. We have really, we've done something to place the songs correctly on that record, so it's important to us that it's getting a listen from A to B, and not just the singles. Listen to everything. It's an ocean of music in the correct order that we've decided, and I think it's the best order to listen to the album in.
Nicklas of Defecto, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much for calling me.
Hopefully, we'll see you in the UK or around the world safely soon. But until then, we're going to enjoy Duality.
Thank you very much. I hope we meet again. I hope to come to UK soon again. That was what I want to say. So
Thank you.
all this foreign language shit.
I'm